buff, leaving Karma all by herself.
Yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous. If you ever have two people walking like that and you get brand ulted, you're gonna take some heavy damage.
Yep. Not to mention the pillar land with the stun, like everything just hit on that.
Let's just say you don't want to be right beside someone when the brand is waiting and it's like that.
And a snare comes in from Maokai, and a Kennen ult comes in. Really good Kennen ult, really good Vlad ult too. Kennen do damage though. Vlad gets the shutdown onto Karthus.
Ulti, that's gonna be double kill.
Ulti, it's gonna be a double. Yeah, it's just a double. Doesn't kill Maokai too much. Oh my gosh, Brand nuking this Lucian down.
So, I mean, that's exactly why Karthus is so good. He takes the damage, but he doesn't care. He wants to be taking this damage because he'll still have, what, 6 seconds or so of just free spellcasting. And that's what happened. He died, no problem. I'll take your ultis. I'll just pop my ulti right after. I know you'll be low, and my team will make something happen right after that.
Exactly. Oh, I envy this Karthus pick. Like, I just want to go home.
I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here.
You just want to leave?
I'm getting out of here. Outies.
Alright, so they're even gonna get the dragon from this. And the red buff. Yeah. They're just clearing the map right now, Red Mercy.
What else do they want? What else? Baron maybe? Maybe a Baron. Yeah.
Baron?
I think we should give him a Baron. Why not?
Nah, they're probably just gonna keep sieging. Like that's perfect for them. Maokai tanking the turret, only 1 hit left on it, and they're gonna try and apply as much pressure as they can while they know that the purple team is backing, but there's really not much pressure they can apply.
Yeah, I mean, once more, the purple team is just in control. You have a 205 Olaf who has a Hex Drinker and a Spirit Visage, giving him a lot of MR. And even just taking away the MR, that proc from the Hex Drinker, just absorbing even more damage. Why? Karma, Vlad, Kennen, even Maokai are all magic damage. So that's a really smart pickup.
Exactly. They all have so much magic damage, and you can see 2 Spirit Visage and 2 Athene's Holy Grails, which also give
which makes
magic
perfect
resist.
sense.
So the Kennen and Vlad did look like a really good pick at the start, but now we're seeing that.
I feel like it's the Karthus.
Yeah, the Karthus is just, it was such a good pick.
Yeah, that was a really nice pick. I mean, if it was anyone else, the Kennen and Vlad, I think, would make pretty quick work of them. But then the Karthus, he doesn't care.
And we can see that Karthus built his full death cap now, so he's going to be dealing massive amount of damage. Once he gets those pen boots too, I think his ulti's going to nuke people.
Yeah. I mean, it's Karthus. I mean, I don't expect anything less. He has teleport up. The question is, will he go top and join his team right now, or will he push in middle or any other lane really, and then teleport if he has to?
Yeah, it looks like he's going for the ladder and he's pushing mid out while his team is pressuring top lane. This is a really good position for purple. They have.
That was a beautiful ward, by the way.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ward.
That was a nice ward.
It looks beautiful.
Shout out to Doctor for that ward.
Shout out to the ward for that doctor. Alright, so they're gonna go back to sieging now. Mid was pushed out, but
nice
Kennen went and tanked it. Yeah, that was a nice karma key.
Did surprisingly a lot of damage to Brand.
Yeah, well, Karma does have the themes, so she
does,
has some AP in her belt.
And Karma with AP, like, she does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
It's very underlooked. So Karthus has regrouped with his team, even though they're a bit split right now. Looks like the blue team is deciding to push this lane out just a bit to maybe have it more kind of neutralized, but they're actually going behind them. They walk right through a ward. The blue team knows this is coming, but I feel like the Kennen cannot get away.
Oh, but the Kennen's gonna go dive in quick, and the Vlad dove in too. But Kennen getting a kill on the Karthus, that doesn't mean anything though. Karthus still has his ult, and he still has the damage he needs.
Oh,
Brand actually survived a surprising amount, but Maokai taking him down, and it is a 2-for-2 at this point, but they're still chasing, and the slow comes out from Karma. See, Karma has a lot of utility.
I think Orianna actually whipped her ulti. I'm not sure.
Oh.
But I think she whipped it fortunately because she had the ball on herself when she used it. I'm not sure if she realized it or if it was an accident or just too much going on to really see where she should put it or something. But that's obviously a big factor into why this team fight was just actually surprisingly even.
Yeah, that was surprisingly even, and it looked like the purple caught them out, but the decision for Vlad and Kennen to dive in
Yeah,
like
that was
that
smart.
was a really good decision.
Yeah. Instead of just maybe trying to maybe get away while taking half HP damage as you're trying to get away,
Yeah.
and then engage, just straight out engage.
Exactly.
So I mean, I'm thinking that we might start seeing Barons.
A Carthage
Because
Grand
Karthus
Baron?
is really good at doing Baron.
Yeah.
As we said before.
Yeah, Karthus is really good at doing Baron, and Olaf too. And, I mean, Aatrox too.
Aatrox.
So, they have a really good team to do Baron, and also, even if Blue Team came to respond to that, they have the ability to turn and just throw all those ults down. And the fact that their Purple Team actually kind of benefits them in that sense, because Blue Team kind of has to come through their side and into Baron instead of around.
Yeah.
When the Purple Team has to come around to contest Baron, it's kind of hard to get off your AoE team like that.
Yeah.
But if the Blue Team has to go just straight in or even through the river, like, it's going to be easier for them to hit their AoE ults.
Yeah. But at least on the flip side, I mean, sure, that's true. But then the Purple Team does have the behind the pit to maybe throw a few things
Exactly,
in there, so
exactly.
it works out in, in different sorts of favors. So,
Yep.
I mean, it all depends on your team comp, I think. So it's like Kennen and Karthus kind of saying hi to each other down in the bottom lane. Karthus is level 13, while Kennen is only level 12. So I'm assuming if they happen to fight each other, the Karthus would win.
Yeah, it seems like that. Although Kennen actually does output a lot of damage right
He
now.
does, so, yeah. Like, he does have the Zhonya's and a Negatron.
Yeah.
So he will be taking a lot of damage.
Oh, and the
Orianna
Ori ult
ulti.
comes out. Not really going to do much.
Lag.
Just kind of poking him a little bit.
It's the lag.
It's the lag.
Hashtag lag.
No problem, lag.
Shout out to lag.
Shout out to lag.
Shout out to lag.
Alright, so look, they are contesting Baron.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or faking.
Looks like Baron is just destroying Doc.
Baron's contesting them.
That's pretty much what it is, actually. So Karthus, I don't think he's used his teleport since that one time he went into middle when that fight erupted. So he's not making the best use of it. I feel like he should just go back to that bottom. This is what I like to do personally. If I'm running anyone with teleport, or if I'm running Zed, for example, someone that split pushes, I like to split push and tell my team to dance around Baron.
Yeah.
If they send 2 or more for me, do Baron.
Exactly.
If they don't, and they try stopping you guys from doing Baron, I'll just keep pushing. And since I'm like, for example, for Zed, I can 1v1 almost anyone. So I feel like Karthus is almost in the same state, except he has teleport.
He has teleport,
So you can always just back out and teleport, and then no one else will be able to follow him. No one else in this game has teleport.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. He needs to be taking way more priority in split pushing. Like, his team has control of the map right now, and they would have even more control of Karthus, but they all are grouped up right now at Baron, and it looks like they're going to try and pick someone off.
Yeah, so Karthus putting on a little bit of damage onto the cannon, but the cannon is backing away just in case. He doesn't want to risk anything, because honestly, a death right now does mean Baron.
Yeah.
Especially for the purple team, because that Karthus, they're actually going for it too.
Oh yeah, they're going to start it and see if
It's a
they're
little
going to
ballsy.
contest it. It is
ballsy.
a little ballsy, but at the same time, it could work out in their favor 100%. They need to fight. They want to fight. That's something they want to do. Maokai comes in, and Ori gets
Oh
an
my
amazing ult on
goodness.
2 people in the back. Aatrox diving in, but as you see, Kennen and Vlad putting out a lot of damage.
Oh my
and then
goodness.
Karthus is just going to ulti, and they're going to do a ton of damage right now. But as you can see, it is still a 3 for 3.
If you saw what happened there, it was actually pretty interesting. As the cannon popped his Zhonya's is right in the middle of Karthus' Ghost, which had his E on. So as the Zhonya's finished, cannon just literally blew up just because of the E.
Yeah. But at the same time, they came out even in that fight.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, so I really think the Vlad Kennen was like a decent pick.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
working out really well. And Maokai dove right in and just put his ult down.
Somewhat counters Karthus.
Yeah, it's working well for them. And if they can keep doing even trades like this, it might benefit them. But as you can see, Purple has so much control over the map. They can just take 3 dragons. They can take their red buff, their blue buff. Everything's pushing.
And what does Vlad have? He has Will of the Ancients.
Oh, nice.
So I don't think it stacks anymore, or does it? If 2 people get it, I think it'll stack for just those 2, right? Because Cannon doesn't have his yet.
Yeah.
I think it does.
Oh, no, look,
So not anymore, right?
they just removed it.
Oh, okay.
So it's just for 1 person.
Which is still pretty good.
It's still pretty good.
For Cannon Vlad, it's nice. So, I mean, I think that's definitely helping them quite a bit in these team fights, and that's one of the reasons that they're coming out even and not losing.
Exactly. And he has, yeah, the Sphere Visage that even ups it even more.
Yeah, that makes it
So he has a lot of spell vamp, and he did survive last fight, so that shows.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm gonna just keep expecting Baron dances because the
Yeah, but
Karthus
this
should
time
keep
I
pushing
want to see.
bottom.
Yeah, I want to see Karthus pushing bottom this time.
Which he is doing now.
He is.
But I think he needs to be more assertive. He
And,
needs to
and
really
they need
make
to
more
be
people
dancing
come.
around Baron.
Yeah, exactly. He wants 2 people minimum to come to try and stop the Karthus, or bait the cannon down like just like he is now, and then teleport to the Baron, and then they start Baron.
Because if they don't have Kevin, if they don't have Kennen or Vlad,
who's Kevin?
Kevin's Kennen.
Oh, okay.
It's his name when he takes off the hood and stuff.
But it just adds a V somehow.
Grand Mercy, stop! You don't.
I don't understand.
So if they don't have a Kennen or Vlad in the fight,
yeah,
that's really detrimental for their team.
Yeah, they need them.
They need them. Those are the main sources right now
of the AoE damage. So that's what I feel like. Okay, I mean, Karthus is putting more pressure down, and that's what he should be doing.
Yep.
I don't see why they don't put the ward on Baron, start it, cannon shows bottom, Karthus teleports away.
Maokai too. Look, Maokai does not know what to do. He's dancing around, going back and forth to mid and bot lane. But Karthus does look like he's backing out now, and he is going to teleport into the board. They did start Baron. Karthus coming in from the back.
Well, he's doing exactly what it is. Cannon is not there, but the Karthus is actually keeping 3 of them busy, which is pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they backed off the Baron.
Yeah, and Aatrox goes in onto Maokai, and he does get the stun off. Kennen is here. Kennen's going to try and get in, but he's slowed from the Olaf. And he does get a stun off. He gets his... Oh, and here comes
Judgment.
the Karthus ult.
Judgment.
And everybody gets decimated from the Karthus ult.
Karthus' ultimate is literally like a judgment.
Karthus was the only one who died.
Bang.
And they got 3,
Bang.
oh, 4 for 1. That's what they want. They want Karthus to die.
So I gotta give credit to the Olaf in that fight. Olaf did a really good job. He stalled the cannon. He made him pretty much freeze right in front of him with the axes and not get to the back line like they usually do with the cannon that combo. And because of that, they couldn't output as much damage as they usually do, which is why they actually lost that one pretty heavily.
Exactly, yeah. Kennen was just so slow, he couldn't get anywhere near the back lane.
He couldn't move, he had to pop his Danyas early.
And there was the corner, so he had to go around the corner.
Which he couldn't.
Exactly. Which was perfect for Karthus dying in the corner also. But it looks like Vlad is coming in making plays right now at Baron, and he does get a big amount of damage off, but it seems like they are going to still be able to... No, they're back off because Kennen and Maokai are going to come up and answer to this. So Vlad doing really good job. Even though he died, he completely stopped that Baron, because if Purple Team had Baron, that could have been the loss.
The thing is, the blue team can actually start Baron now, is that they are doing it, because the purple team, they have to back and heal. All that's left that's actually healthy is the Karthus. Can he put a stop to it by himself? Well, I mean, we can find out. But this is, like we said, the benefits of being on the purple side. You can just throw your spells over the wall like that.
And that
just
worked.
Move them down. Yeah, and it worked. Okay. So that's pretty nice.
So either way, that could have been like, that could have been a really good turnaround for blue
either
team. Or it could have been the end.
Yeah.
And it worked out. I mean, Vlad completely stopped him, and he did a lot of damage. What does he have right now? He still has the Zhonya's... Oh, wait. Did he have the Zhonya's before?
Sorry?
Did he have a Zhonya's before?
Who?
Vlad.
No, I think he just...
Okay, so he just got that. So now he's, like, really tanky. As in, not tanky, but he has the ability to survive a long time.
And the Karthus also has it. And the cannon has it.
Okay.
So, like, I mean, everyone's getting the Zhonya's.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I mean, it makes sense for me, at least, for the cannon and the Vlad.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just completely dodges Karthus ulti.
Exactly.
I mean, Vlad now has 2 ways to dodge it, which is a lot.
Yeah, and Vlad and Kennen, they always have to be diving in the middle of the fight. They can't just stay behind.
The Karthus wall does so much. I mean, the slow that it offers for the range that it has too. Like, vertical range is huge. Maokai ulti coming out, so they know Maokai ulti is down, so maybe they can engage since they know that the main source that's really reducing their damage to the blue team is down, but the blue team is smart enough and they're actually backing off.
Yeah, they're just disengaging. It was pretty smart on their part. They don't want to stay too long. They know that the purple team's advantage is the fact that they can just dive in and do an extreme amount of AoE damage, and Olaf running up in front with the Orianna. They're actually running pretty deep in, and they see the Vlad there too.
Can you escape? I think you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Looks like they're going back to Baron once again, just dancing around.